co-founder and marketing director of Basadi Bamushito Foundation. We are at our annual fundraiser for women. It is called Inspirational Women Series, and we are hosting it at the Embassy of Sweden's residence. And we have a lovely guest here. We hijacked her to come please take part in our discussions, and I've got a few questions for her, but I would like her to please introduce herself and let us know who she is and what she does.
Hello, I'm Nazira Kamisa. I'm South African, born and raised here. We've been friends with various diplomatic spouses for many years. My husband and myself, he was a doctor. He introduced me to this wonderful community, and ever since then we've been involved doing good work and enjoying ourselves, sociable and develop good friendships.
Hi, my name is Kubin Pillay. I'm a governance and human rights advocate, and I'm with an NGO called Leaders for Integrity.
Awesome. And how did you find out about this event? What led you to come here today?
Well, I have a close relationship with the ambassadors, and hence I was invited by the ambassador.
What do you think is the achievement today?
We'd like a lot of funds to be raised to support a good and worthy cause. We, of course, as our group of ITSA, International Diplomatic Spouses Association, have donated many items of clothing. We've raised funds, we've got donations of sweets and chocolates from Broadway Sweets in Benoni, and we've got Veros, and we've got clothing and sanitary products. We've gathered a lot of things, we've packed them, and we've donated them to your company last year, and we did a Christmas as well. So I'm just hoping all the good things continue.
What is your take on community, social development, giving back?
I think this is very important. Our constitution that Mandela inaugurated provided the platform for this kind of activity, community involvement, community engagement, upliftment of previously disadvantaged sectors in society, such as women, coming from a very patriarchal society, women, children, and hence for me it's good to see such a colorful occasion, such a good turnout. And I think listening to the president yesterday, I think more needs to be done in terms of advancing women's interests, interests of the child, of the girl child. And so you certainly have my vote of confidence and my support.
And last question, what are your thoughts on our organization's mission? So obviously you know that we predominantly empower and upskill young women and children. So what do you...
I think it's a wonderful initiative.
Yeah.
I wish you strength and power, and you got quite the right person backing you in this endeavor. Mrs. Osa, she's wonderful, the ambassador spouse of Sweden. She's just wonderful. She's got a heart of gold. She does a lot for everybody, and she's just a wonderful person to have on your side.
Yes.
And I wish you well in this. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to be doing. And we in South Africa need more of this type of thing.
Yes.
And also, I hope for younger people to take proper advantage of this. Not take advantage in the sense of exploiting people's kindness, but learning, developing themselves, and paying it forward.
Yes. Definitely, it's very important.
Thank you.
But what I saw happening in BBF broke me. I never saw such a thing. In a week's time, when they have a vision, they work on it. When they have, they've got so many objectives because they tend to carry people. You know, when somebody comes in, they don't say, no, we don't offer this service. They just try. One day said, I want to check on this place. What are they doing? Because in the afternoon, I went there. And as we said, the other participants were busy doing whatever they were doing. Here comes a lady, crying, saying, "I'm an orphan, I've been chased away." We found ourselves crying because the CEO cries alone. She was crying. And in my heart, I'm saying, who's going to take this lady? Can we trust her? They just trust you. They trusted, and at the end of the day, the lady was accommodated. The lady probably is doing well.
But what that situation did for me was strip me of my confidence. It stripped me of my self-esteem. It stripped me of being inhuman. It took my dignity away, because when you are a victim or a person that's abused, your perpetrator tells you that you're worthless. He tells you that you're nothing. You will amount to nothing. And the dignity and the power that every woman is born with, because women are powerful individuals.
Oh, yes.
We are powerful creations.
Yes.
I am not saying men aren't, but I'm talking about women, and I appreciate the men that are here because they are powerful and beautiful men. Because you are here to support women, you are excellent men. Yes. And I applaud every one of the men that are in this room. But perpetrators often distort the dignity and the pride in the most powerful women, and you believe what they tell you. I'm not gonna cry myself. She said I cry a lot, I do, but I'm not gonna cry. They distort your dignity, your confidence is stripped. You become an unproductive woman. Women were created to be bearers of families. They were created to be fighters, warriors. But when you are in an abusive relationship, you become a zombie. You become mute. Even no matter how educated you can be, you become very, very stupid. And you don't excel, you don't exercise the power that you have been created with, the power that you have been born with. You become dominant. And that's why today we have problems, because children who are raised by abused women are destroyed. Because women who are abused cannot fight. They cannot be wise to be productive for their children. So I stayed in this marriage for 9 years, abused in this marriage because I didn't want to go back home. And again, I was a product of, I was an illegitimate child. My mother and my dad were not married, and I was rejected by my paternal grandparents. So I didn't want to destroy my children's life. Because in my head, I needed this man. I depended on him financially. So if I'm out, then it means I'm going to be destroyed. And this was the stereotype that was in my head. And I went on in the cycle, and victims stay. They don't blame them. Don't think they're stupid. When they stay in an abusive relationship, they don't know what they're doing. They want to survive. They think they want to survive. But it's not survival, because most have ended up dead. So I stayed in this marriage, in this cycle. One batters you, beats you up, and tomorrow he tells you he's sorry you made him do that. It is you that makes me do it. And I love you so much, but you made me do that. As I was volunteering, I started to be free, more confident, feeling special, feeling significant, like I feel I can do more by watching them, the way they conduct lives to us. So one day she called me that there's a lady from Montana. She wanted 3 ladies to teach them further sewing, because we did basic. And one thing that made me laugh always is that I I never liked sewing. I never liked it. Even though when they teach us the sewing during the program, in my heart I said, I'm just doing this anyway. I don't want to sew. But when they call me to go and further the sewing, I said, yes, I will never stay home again. So I went there in 3 months, we graduated, and then I made some few garments there. Then the love of sewing started to come. So I even now started to notice when things are not right. I say, this is from the factory, but this is so that light was ignited in me. So, and then when they started the other group, they nominated me to be a facilitator, sewing facilitator. That gave me another confidence. I said, yes. Ever since, I'm no longer that person who came before. I'm more confident, bold, and the other thing again is when they say they want to start the skills on the board, like reaching the provinces only for one skill, capacity building, and they say, Lucia, this is an opportunity. You can further and teach the ladies how to sew. So I was, yes, and that program started at my house in the garage because we don't have place. I said, my garage is there, we'll start the program. So we have 22 ladies there, but only 19 of them graduated there. We even organized graduations there in the garage, and they will feel confidence, and I also feel that love I gave them. I felt from them because when it was my birthday, they brought me some gifts. They said, Mama Lucia, thank you for taking us from this level of life to another. So that boosts again my confidence. I say, yes, I can do it. And ever since I started the program, my perpetrator, he always, when he came, he always said, this will last. So I learned the secret that I mustn't respond to him. I will always keep quiet. But now, ever since he saw me changing, building confidence, being bold, and then he ran away. Wow. So because always we have food from the foundation. When he came, he found we have veggies, we have meal, we have everything. Then he said, you have a boyfriend. I didn't ask him to respond because I know it's not true. And then that lies won't take me back again. And then I realized that everything that I went through was meant for good. So I just thank God about BBM, and that BBM has changed my life a lot. I was shy. I didn't know how to speak English. I was always quiet.
Such an inspiration to watch them grow and develop into the women that they become, and it feeds us as well and gives us the motivation to keep pushing, keep doing what we're doing, because they really are an amazing group of women. We believe in the empowerment. I think because of life and poverty and abuse, a lot of the times we support a victim mentality more than we do the conqueror's mentality. And at BBM Foundation, we are anti that completely. You come to the foundation because you want to be empowered. We will not enable you with self-pity. Yes, what you went through is terrible. We feel bad for you, but you cannot stay there. And the only way that you can conquer it is to actually get out and do something about it. So we believe in encouraging conquerors. We don't believe in celebrating victims. We're about survivors and creating new stories from their pain.
firstly, let me start by my journey before joining. To be honest, before joining here, I had lost hope in myself. I had to drop out of college due to some financial problems. And around February, I lost everything. The only thing I was doing was sleeping, eating, waking up, sleep, eat. That was my everyday routine. So one day my mother called me, I was like, stop sleeping. I'm quoting her word, I'm sorry. Stop being lazy, get your ass up, go, you have an interview to go to. Firstly, I don't know anything about where I'm going, what will be happening that side. I'm scared, it's my first interview, I don't know what to wear, what to do. I get there, I meet this girl called Muleboheng. She's looking at me, she can see that Cleo is scared. She was like, are you scared? I was like, yo, I'm dying where I am right now. She was like, okay, it's fine, listen, relax, you got this. Just be yourself, answer every single question honestly. I get in, I get a hug from mom, I was like, I thought this was an interview. What is the hug doing here? Okay, I agree, I accepted the hug, I hugged mama, and also it was awesome. The question they asked me was, I didn't expect that. The question that was painful was about my relationship with my father. My father is still alive. He was supposed to take me to college, but along the way he decided no. I have a new wife, I'll take care of my stepchildren. My daughters don't matter to me no more. So it was really painful to be me at that time. Okay, I told them everything that happened. I told them what is going on in my life, that I had to drop out. And they said, okay, you got this. You look like a strong person, you're motivated. And I was like, motivated? I lost everything in myself. What do you know about me being motivated? I got it, okay, since you have faith in me, and I don't like disappointing people, I'll do this and I'll show you that I'm the best at what I do.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mapule Mutaum. I'm a social worker here at home at Fundraiser Foundation. Beneficiaries here at BBM, they came in here with different backgrounds of abuse. And their perpetrators have robbed them of their beauty, innocence, intelligence, and they are mostly, they are the victims of the GBV, sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional and psychological abuse. So coming here at our foundation, you find out that they are being so quiet, shy, vulnerable, broken on the inside. So we as the social workers here at BBM, is a point where we get to sit down with them on one-on-one meeting with them. We give them a psychosocial support meeting with each one of them, one-on-one privately, and again as a group. And then during these two sessions, we handle them with a very sensitive manner, because we don't want to increase a further damage of emotional.
Every way they are part of. And that attests to the fact that they are worth going forward and they are making a difference in our community. And I can really say that if you are thinking about it, just do it and partner with them in some kind of a way. Because that is how we move forward. That is how we change our social aspects that's going down so much. Let's build relationships with each other. Let's hear each other, let's share stories, and let's make a difference. So for me, thank you so much for me to say something about the work you do.
Well, it's a true fact that you empowered us. You changed my life as an ambassador when I had the privilege to listen to those stories. And we are here together. And my wife told me this morning that today we are all sisters, and in my welcoming remark I will tell you my sister. She didn't do that, and I would have fully accepted it. Said that we are in this together, and if there's anyone in this room that know anyone that you think would like to be here and miss being here, please just tell them the story, carry the word, show them the QR code, give them the web address, so that this story continues. So when we're leaving this room now, I think there are some sodas and things outside, and there may also be some music. You can see that the saxophonist is there, and then we can continue to chat a little bit. But make sure when you leave the Swedish residence that you have decided to tell at least 5 more people this story. If we do that, then so many will be told what is happening. So this is not something exclusive for us. We are here to get to listen to the story, to learn the story, and tell others. And then invite them to support this. If we can do this, then we can achieve something really, really substantial.